Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning and welcome to Coffee Convo Wednesday. I'm Cindy Simmons. I will be your host for today's Coffee Convo Wednesday. And actually, now that I think about it, I am your host for every Coffee Convo Wednesday. Good morning. This is Coffee Convo Wednesday for Wednesday, December 13th, 2017. Wait for it. 1 week from Monday is Christmas. So happy Hanukkah if you're celebrating Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, and Christmas will be 1 week from Wednesday. Today I thought I would cheers you with my Death Star coffee mug because Star Wars The Last Jedi is in theaters on Friday. And if you know anything about me, you know I am a huge Star Wars fan. So good morning and a big ginormous coffee mug, Death Star mug. Cheers to you. Grab your coffee or tea and sit back and relax. Okay, so here's the deal. If this is your first time joining us for Coffee Convo Wednesday, this is what we do. We sit, we chat, we talk about three things, just three fun, lighthearted things that are happening in the world. And at the end, I give you something amazing. Today is extra amazing. All I'm going to say to you, 2 words. Omaha Steaks. Omaha Steaks. So you're going to want to stick with me until the very end of Coffee Convo Wednesday today. We'll be here about 15, 20 minutes, talk about 3 things, and then I'll let you guys go. So grab the coffee and sit back and relax. All right, like I said, Last Jedi is opening on Friday. I'm so excited. I'm such a Star Wars dork. It started from my childhood, and I'm excited. No, that's not even one of the things that we're going to be talking about. It's just that I'm so excited that Star Wars The Last Jedi is opening on Friday. All right, let's get to Coffee Convo Wednesday. Number 1 on the list. Oh, gosh. This is so awful. I almost ruined Christmas. I almost ruined Christmas. Okay, so I realize this is a grown-up show, but because I never want to ruin anything for anyone ever, I will share this story with a little bit, like in a kind of like a code kind of way. But those of you in the know, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. All right. So in our family, for Christmas, Santa brings 4 presents. And this is the theme. And I actually heard this from a girlfriend of mine, Elizabeth, years ago. And I'm like, I'm stealing that because that's a good idea. Because Christmas can get really expensive when you're like plowing your kids with gifts. And we're really big in our family doing like experiencing something because we love to share those memories, whether it's going and having a good meal together or going on a trip or doing like a little day adventure, anything. Doesn't have to be expensive, it's just like an experience. So we just thought, okay, Christmas can get out of control. And I heard this really great idea. And some of you may already do this, but this was new to me about 3 or 4 years ago, I think is when we started. So we do 4 gifts, something, I always have to think about it, something to wear, no wait. Something you want, something you need, something to wear, and something to read. So the girls go to Santa, sit on his lap. Well, one of them do. I have a 12-year-old and a 5-year-old, and I guess you could probably figure out which one wants to sit on the lap and which one is like over it. So they tell Santa what they want, what they need, something to wear, and something to read. They pick 4 things. So this leads me to how I almost ruined Christmas. There may have been a gift that was purchased, and it was in the back of my car. So Sunday after church, we decided to go grocery shopping. All 4 of us. My mom didn't go. Me, my husband, and our 2 girls went to church, and we go to the grocery store. Well, we were sitting in the car. My husband had to take a business call, and so my girls unbuckled. We're in a parking spot. They decide to get in the backpack. You know what I'm talking about? So we have a 3-row Ford Explorer. That matters. But so they're in the 3rd row, and in the back trunk area, there is a present in a bag. So we're in the grocery store later. Now, I have no idea that any of this is happening, but we're in the grocery store later, and my 5-year-old says, "Mommy, why is there a Paw Patrol toy in the back of the car?" And I'm like, "What? I'm sorry?" She goes, "I saw the Paw Patrol snowmobile, you know, the snowmobile that I'm asking Santa for?" And I said, "Oh, is that what you're asking him for?" Playing totally dumb, because in my head, it's like, complete panic and freaking out. And my oldest daughter, Lily, looks at me and is like this. And she, all on her very own, little devious 12-year-old, says, no, remember that's the picnic blanket that Mommy leaves in the back of the car. And Luna, my 5-year-old, very smart, no, pretty sure it was a Paw Patrol toy. I saw it. And my 12-year-old's like, no, it's the picnic blanket we always leave in the back of the car, which is also a factual statement. There is a red and white and blue blanket, and we always leave it in the back of the car for whatever reason. So this goes on, and I look at my husband, and I'm like, you know, the crazy look that you give your spouse when something is going down that's not supposed to be going down. I said, hey, honey, I'm going to go get that frozen pizza on the other side of the store. I will be right back. So my oldest daughter and I go sprinting out to the car, and I'm like, tell me everything. She's like, well, remember when Daddy was on the call and we hopped in the back and we played? Well, she saw blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh gosh, oh my goodness. So listen to this. You guys, I am not proud of this moment. I go to the trunk, I take out the toy, I shove it under a ton of, like, you know, trunk stuff. And then I take that blanket that my oldest daughter was trying to tell my youngest daughter what it was, that's what she saw. And I put that in the Walmart bag because that was the bag it was in. So we put the blanket into the bag, hide the toy at the bottom of the trunk, and we go back into the car, or go back into the store. Grocery shop, la, la, la. Go back out. And so Eric, my husband, on the same page as me, he goes, hey, Luna, show Mommy and Daddy what you were talking about in the back of the trunk. And she goes, yeah, Daddy, I saw this toy in the back of the trunk. So we open the trunk, and there in the bag is the blanket and no toy. She goes, no, I swear I saw it. I know it's in there. I saw it. It's in there. I saw it. Daddy, Mom, I promised you it was in there. So we're like, well, we don't know. We don't know. I mean, that's the only thing that's in there is the blanket. So she takes the bag out with the blanket. She gets in the car and she takes the blanket out of the bag. And meanwhile, I'm sitting there literally feeling like the worst mother ever, because now I have made my 5-year-old daughter think she's crazy. That she imagined something, that she thinks she's crazy. How awful is that? But which is worse, making your daughter crazy or ruining Christmas and letting her see the one gift that she wants? Because remember, we do something you want, something you need, something to wear, and something to read. That's the something she wants. And now I've made my daughter completely feel like she's crazy. She goes, I guess you're right, Sissy. I guess it was the blanket, like you said. It wasn't a toy. I mean, it must have just looked like that. Guys, I felt terrible. But not that terrible, because I didn't want to ruin Christmas. It would have ruined Christmas. It's the one present she wants. So, yeah, that's what happened, and that's how I almost ruined Christmas. Okay, so there's topic number 1 for you. Good gravy. I know I'm not the only one who does crazy stuff like that. All right, I'm just going to continue with the crazy today, because topic number 2 is going to make me sound a little crazy, probably too. Okay, I am convinced that this man thinks I'm a weirdo. And why, do you ask? Let me tell you the story. So, I've mentioned on here several times before, we have moved to Florida. We're building a house, and we're currently in a rental house until our new house is built, which will be in February. So when we decided to build, the reason we build is because we have a hard time sometimes finding, when we move, not like we move all the time, but my mom lives with us. And so when my mom lives with us, we want her to have her own space, meaning her own little living room, kitchen, bathroom, bedroom. So it's her own house. And so the last 2 houses we've lived in, we have created a space for her. Actually the last 2 houses we lived in, they were in a basement. So the last house in Georgia, where we just moved from, we built a house there and built a basement for her. And now we're doing the same here in Orlando, Florida. Okay, so in this process, we met a builder. We met a couple of different builders, and we're trying to decide which one. So when we were in the decision-making process, we went into this one builder, J&J Building, and no, they're not paying me to say that. It's part of the story. And we meet this man, and he comes out, and we're basically interviewing him, and I'm like this. staring at him. Like, wow. Because, I don't know why this makes me a little verklempt. Because he has the exact eyes of my dad. And I loved my dad. My dad is no longer with us. My dad died 5.5 years ago. Okay, gotta take a little moment. I'm gonna be verklempt break. Okay, so this guy, Jim, is his name. What's my dad's name? Jim. What is my husband's middle name? James. What is my youngest daughter's middle name? James. Luna James. After my husband's middle name and my dad. Crazy, right? So I'm talking to this man with my husband, and it's just the two of us. I think the girls were outside playing. And I'm like, whoa, this guy looks like my dad. Now, not physically. He's much taller and a bigger stature. What can I say that? Than my dad. He's a bigger guy than my dad. But his eyes are these like beautiful blue eyes, good looking man. And I am mesmerized. And just as I'm sitting there staring, like, in movies when it's like, twinkle, 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 and you have that like crazy look, and I'm thinking this guy has to think I'm completely wackadoo. My husband says, honey, doesn't he kind of look like dad? And I'm like, yes, husband of mine, he's got dad's eyes. Look, I mean, he looks like my dad in the eyes. Again, not really anything else, but in the eyes. My dad had these beautiful blue eyes. And he looks like my dad. And his name's Jim. That's who we picked. We picked this guy, Jim. I mean, his house was also beautiful because we were in the model house that he built. And there was something about him. So what do? Nice to meet you. And I am all in. Hugging. You look like my dad. Ah! Hugging him. So now we have given him a nickname. We call him Jim Dad. So this guy that I did not know until actually a year ago, because it was a little, maybe like November, December, when we were talking to him, we have been calling him Jim Dad for about a year now, a little over a year. Literally every email I send to him, hey Jim Dad, how's it going? Da, 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 da. Or, hey, Jim Dad, how's it going? Have a question about the house. When I see him in person, I'm like, Jim Dad. I know he's going to be like, wow, they're like a little bit weird. That family, oh, here they come. So like whenever we go into his office, which is in one of his model homes in this neighborhood, we're always like, hey, is Jim Dad here? And I think his whole staff knows, like, oh yeah, here's the crazy family, the Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, Bananas family. They're here. He's like, oh, hey, Cindy, how are you? And he's always very sweet. I'm like, Jim Dad, bring it on in. I know he thinks I'm a total weirdo, but I kind of love him. And I know that's weird because I don't really know him. But I think it was his niece a couple weeks ago, and I was telling her the story. She goes, oh yeah, I already know. And I think Jim Dad has like 3 daughters, 2 sons, or something like that. He's got a bunch of kids. So I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to inch my way in there. And it's going to be weird because he's actually building a house in the same neighborhood where we're building with him, because he builds a lot of homes in this neighborhood. So I know he's going to be like, there's that Cindy girl walking by the house again. I guess we should just let her in. Kind of like a couple weeks ago when I was telling you I was stalking that house around the corner. No, I still haven't gone to that house. If you didn't hear that story, you want to go back a couple Coffee Convo Wednesdays. But so yeah, I'm pretty sure he thinks I'm a weirdo, and I'm okay with it because I don't know. Sometimes I think that are they called God winks when little moments like that happen? And I think that's kind of a God wink. I think God's like, hey, this is a sign that this is the man who should be building your house, Jim and his company, J&J Building. He should be building your house because he looks like your dad. That's what I think. And that's what I'm going with. And I'm a weirdo. So it's not big news, right? All right. Okay. So that is topic number 2 on Coffee Convo Wednesday. And then the last topic before I get to the piece de resistance is, which kind of Christmas shopper are you? Are you an online shopper or an in-person shopper? Because something I've learned about me, I am like a full-on online shopper. except for that one toy that I told you about in the very beginning. Actually, no, I did buy that online. I bought that online, but I had to pick it up at the store because it was cheaper. I am a full-on online shopper. And now that I think about it, every single thing, except for a couple of like stocking stuffers that I got in the Target dollar section, which who doesn't love the Target dollar section? Hashtag just saying, I do. But everything I bought for Christmas for our girls, we're only doing our girls this year because we're on a massive budget because of this house. And I'm really excited, and I kind of feel like that's our Christmas present, is to getting into this house, God willing, at the beginning of February. Jim, Dad, if you're listening, can you help a sister out with that? But so we do everything online. So we just did the 4 presents and maybe like something tiny else, because every year I do like a Shutterfly photo book for each of my girls. That's our parental present. So which are you, online or in person? I really don't want to go into a store unless I have to. There's nothing wrong with that. I do like going into the stores, but I prefer to shop online because it's just kind of easier. And plus, like with Amazon and all the websites doing free shipping, and it can be here in a couple of days. Did I mention free shipping? I'm all about free shipping. But like I kind of love, maybe like, yeah, I definitely prefer online. So I don't know, comment below and let me know, which do you prefer, online holiday shopping or in-person holiday shopping? I'm just curious. All right, let's get to the thing that I am not even kidding you, I'm kind of like geeking out about. All right, let me share a little story because that's what I do here on Coffee Convo Wednesday. Many years ago, it was before my youngest Luna was born, so this was maybe 7 years ago. And I know she's not watching, so I can tell the story because she's on vacation. But one of my best friends, actually it's my second longest friend, Allison, Allie and Callie, I call her because I met her when I was a wee little girl. Allison in California sent our family a gift. It's gotta be like 7, 8 years ago now, from Omaha Steaks. And it like changed my life. And ever since then, I've been a massive fan because she sent all of these hamburgers and then these like au gratin potato things and steaks. Oh my goodness. Like, you guys, they're so good. So I am returning the favor this year. Why? Because I came across this deal that Omaha Steaks is doing. And then because I just work with really, really, really great companies, and that's kind of like the only requirement that I have to work with you, is you have to be a really amazing customer service, amazing company, and you take care of your people. And so I have always had good experiences with Omaha Steaks for years. And then it's funny too, because my husband, actually, he was kind of on the Omaha Steaks bandwagon before he met me. And so he's maybe a little more obsessed, so much so that I got him beef jerky a couple of years ago from Omaha Steaks. Oh my gosh, he loves beef jerky. And then in return, he got me the charcuterie because I'm obsessed with meat and cheese, and they have the yummiest charcuterie. Okay, I'm completely spazzing out. But here's what I want to tell you about this, because right now, I'm going to show you a little picture. Okay, look at this picture while I tell you about this. I'm going to cover my face with meat. That's what's happening. Okay, so Omaha Steaks Family Gift Pack is happening right now. So okay, I'm not going to cover my face the whole time, but I want you to see what's happening in all this goodness. So for a limited time, Omaha Steaks has this amazing deal for the holiday season. When they do this, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I kind of get a little excited because it has 31 items in here for, wait for it, $49. Boom! What? $49. I'm just gonna tell you everything you get in here. Ready? I'm gonna go quickly, but it's all in the picture too. Okay, you get filet mignons, which let alone in the store would be like what, $20, $25 at least for a couple of filet mignons. Then top sirloins, boneless pork chops, boneless chicken breasts, kielbasa sausages, Omaha steak burgers, potatoes au gratin, my favorite, caramel apple tartlets, yummy, yummy for my tummy. Then their signature seasoning pack. And wait, there's more. They're going to throw in free for kielbasa. You guys, $49 for all of that yumminess. Get in my belly now. $49. But listen to this. So if you order this, because you should, which is what I'm going to do, I'm going to send it to Allison. Like I said, I can share that with you because she's not watching because she's on vacation. So by the time she gets it, okay. So when you share like the $49 deal on Facebook after you make a purchase, they're going to give you a $20 reward card after your purchase ships. Wait, what? For real. So after you get the $49 family pack with all 31 items, after it ships, you share it on Facebook. I'm going to put the link right above the video here. And then you get a $20 reward card. I mean, right? And guess what? Omaha Steaks is going to hook you up with a family pack right here on Coffee Convo Wednesday, a $49 family pack. What is even happening to Coffee Convo Wednesday? I mean, we are like, have I not been bringing the awesomeness to you guys? 'Tis the season. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Drool over that a little minute longer. I'm so hungry right now. Is it okay to eat steak at like 10 o'clock in the morning? I think so. Okay. Oh yeah, you know what? I was talking to my friend Stacy yesterday. She said she just got this for an old neighbor because they just moved to Sarasota, Florida, and she just sent this to her old neighbor in Charlotte. I'm telling you, it's like an Omaha Steaks like craze right now. So this is only going on for a short time, but if you want to do it before Christmas, like I'd probably say you need to order this in the next week, like max. Like I think the deal's going on to the 31st, but I'm not kidding. You don't want to wait because then if you wait, it's not going to get there before Christmas. So I would say take advantage of it this week. You're like, okay, I got all that. But wait, did you say you're going to hook me up with a $49 Omaha Steaks family pack? That's right, because that's how I roll here on Coffee Convo Wednesday. Okay, so here's what you do. Comment below with hashtag, I always feel the need to go hashtag Omaha Steaks 49. And then which city you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. 2 things, that's it. Hashtag Omaha Steaks 49. And then which city you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. We'll pick a random winner this Sunday at 5 p.m. That's the 2 days after Star Wars opens, 15th. So that will be December 17th at 5 p.m. We will pick a winner, and you will get all 31 items in the $49 Omaha Steaks family pack. I know, it's amazing. Cassandra's like, it's amazing. It is amazing. I had a lot of coffee. You guys, I might have had coffee before I started Coffee Convo Wednesday. All right, so that's it. How easy is that? Hashtag Omaha Steaks 49, and then the city you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. A random winner will be picked this Sunday at 5 p.m. Share it, tell a friend, order it yourself, and then don't forget, after you order and your order ships, share that on Facebook, and you'll get a $20 reward card. Bam! Feel like that chef. Emerald. Bam! All right, that's Coffee Convo Wednesday. Follow me on all the socials. You can do that by going to cindysimmons.com. Don't forget, you send me a big coffee mug, I send you a t-shirt, and you can get the address by going to email me at cindy@cindysimmons.com. I so appreciate you guys hanging out with me today on Coffee Convo Wednesday. Spread kindness like Nutella. It's what I say every week, especially during this time of year. Do something nice for someone today. Send them an Omaha Steaks family pack. Hashtag just saying. A lot of hashtags today. All right. Have a great rest of your week. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have a great day. And I'll see you next Wednesday. Cheers.